Yo, what's going on guys, it's Generous here and we're back on the BrokeRock 2, episode 5. And today what we're going to be doing is working on a rocket shop in the shopping district. But before we go over there and do all that, and I've got a few things to explain first, is obviously last episode we did the creeper farm, we did the factory and the sugarcane farm, which I've had to make some amends between episodes. So as you can see, on the top of the chimneys there, I've added like an extra block and I put hoppers on top of them. Obviously, because all the items come from up here, some items were actually, I was losing the items and they were dropping like down here, some were landing on top there and they weren't going straight down the middle of the actual chimney itself. So obviously I put a 3x3 with hoppers up there, just to make sure they all go inside the thing. And to be fair, I've been AFKing this like crazy. Like if you come inside here, as you can see, we've got pistons in here, but I'll explain all this in a second. But the drops here, as you can see, I've already got like a lot of gunpowder already. And sugarcane, I haven't got that many because I haven't really activated this a little bit more, because as you can see, this isn't the 0 tick one I've done. Obviously, I was going to do Mad's design, obviously, on this, but obviously, because it wasn't working on the server side on this, because it basically sent me a new one, but I've got to make a few amends to it. So, obviously, I did Silent Whisper's design. Obviously, I'll put a link to obviously his one in the top right hand corner. Make sure you go check that out, because obviously, it is a really good design. It uses bone meal, which obviously, as you can see, there is a lizard lost us at the minute, because obviously, there is chest here. But I'm not bothered about losing like 1 or 2 items. Like, that really doesn't bother me at all, because it can sometimes get caught on the glass here. But as you can see, flick a lever. They all turn on, all create bone meal. Well, the bone meal comes out, make sure it can go too high. And as you can see, all go into the hops here, go straight up the stream here and into there. As you can see, the numbers going up. Obviously, so that's really useful. We've got a shelf back here. This is where I'm going to put all my rockets inside. Obviously, when I get shulkers, I can put shulkers all here and obviously just take a load all at once. Obviously, you want to fill them all up that quick, put them in there. This here is more for nighttime, really. So obviously, when I'm in here, I'll keep this up, and when obviously it's not, when I'm not here, I'll keep it down like so I can just walk in and out. Obviously, I've lit all this up around here, just to make it a bit more safer. If we come up here, this is where I've been a little bit busy. I've created like this room. Obviously, I've got extra like spare storage, obviously, for bone meal in case I do need any. Obviously, if I want to do like any meetings or make some deals, so I've got my chair here, which is obviously there, obviously me discussing with them on different prices and stuff we could do. But bed obviously just make sure obviously I can sleep through the night, obviously, so I'm not constantly going through the night around here. Obviously that's just personal chest and stuff that I can just chuck around. But either way, obviously this is all done in between episodes. There is something I do have actually obviously over there, but obviously I'll go and show you all that in a minute. But either way, this is all fully done now. Obviously I can see DC Star's just joined us, say hello to him. Obviously all is here. But either way, the creeper factory is now fully, the block factory is now fully finished. Obviously that is now fully done. Obviously, what I am going to do is, sometime in the future, I am going to make a bone meal farm over here. Obviously, just to keep up the demand of sugarcane, obviously, for the rocket factory. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back over to my base here, just explain a few more things, and obviously we'll head over then to the shopping district, and I'll do a third person time lapse of me doing the entire shop up. Obviously, but anyway, I'll be back once I've just obviously head back over to my base, so I'll catch you in just a second. As you can see, obviously I'm back over here at the base, and there was a few things obviously that I'm missing, like as you can see, there is no melon or pumpkin farm here. I've got rid of all of that because I just don't really need it. I was overflowing with it in my chest there that I didn't have the space for it. So obviously I've got rid of all that for now. Obviously if I do need more, I can just replant it and remake it. But either way, as you can see, the paths haven't been done yet. I will do that between now and 2 episodes in the future. Not next episode because that'll be the dragon fight. It'll be the episode after that, which will be, obviously that'll be done, all the paths should be done by then. But either way, I've gone around here and I've obviously done all the leaves because obviously in the last episode I didn't have this one done for leaves, which I've just done obviously that now, and obviously that is all fully done, dusted. Obviously next episode's a dragon fight, so the episode after I will probably be working on building this and the bridge and the town hall. So I'm probably going to get 3 things done in that episode. Obviously that's going to be pretty much of a jam-packed episode. But either way, the base is coming along dead nicely. The paths obviously are all going to get done between episodes. And obviously, I basically just got to make everything a lot nice now and start working on the base a little bit more. But obviously, I'll do that gradually. I'm not going to do that dead quickly because obviously I don't want to rush doing the base too quickly. So obviously, I'm going to do this. I'm going to basically just work on the base gradually. But I will get a actual building set up for where I'm going to put the nether portal, because I'm not going to have the nether portal in there. I'm going to have it out here somewhere, and obviously we need to start working on the nether tunnel because my nether tunnel is pretty awful at the minute. And obviously, I think everyone's complaining about me not building it and making it basically more safe for people to come and visit me, or for me to actually leave. So I definitely need to work on that. But either way, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to obviously end this little clip here. We're going to skip over to the shopping district, and I am going to do a third person time lapse of me building up the actual structure obviously on camera, and obviously off camera I'll just do all the interior and all that. But either way, I'm going to head over to the shopping district now and obviously catch up once I'm over there. Right, I'm over here at the shopping district. As you can see, I've already marked out where obviously the actual pillars are going to go for the shop. Obviously, this is just so I can kind of get like a rough idea on where I'm building it. And why is that floating? Do you know what? Let's just kind of fix that there quick. Otherwise, that'll really bug me. There we go, that looks fine now. But either way, yeah. What I did is, in the Discord, I actually wanted your guys' help. Obviously, I'll put a picture up on screen now of what I asked. But I asked, obviously, could obviously you guys help me out, obviously, on which one, either 1 or 2. The majority of you said 2, and obviously I think only like 1 or 2 people said 1. Obviously, what I am going to do is, obviously, off camera, I did like a mixture between both the builds and put it into one. So obviously, that's what I'm going to do for today. Because obviously, the majority of you like the one, obviously, that had like the rockets, the elytra, and the helmet. But obviously, I quite like the one where it's like an actual like store, and it was like a little bit more modern. But I've mixed them both together, and obviously this is what I am going to be able to today. So what I am going to do now is I am going to do a time lapse. I got my camera count over here. I'll do a time lapse of basically me doing obviously the entire framework up, and obviously all the outside, the inside. I'll obviously do all that camera, and obviously I think what I'll do is I'll probably call that an episode today. But either way, obviously what I'm going to do now is put a time lapse on. So enjoy it.
Can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, high. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky.
As you can see, the shop, actually the framework of it is pretty much the majority of it is done. But me being me, I was a bit of an idiot and I turned all the light grey powder into light grey concrete, so I had no light grey powder to put under the glass here, because obviously that's what it's meant to look like, obviously going around. But there is still quite a lot to do, but what obviously I'll do in a minute is I'll do it all off camera. But inside here, obviously there's a lot of space, because what we're going to have here is the staff room here. We've got obviously we're going to have a counter here, obviously, and then shelving going around the outside, like a seating area and some like decoration in the middle. Obviously, technically I could make a second floor by putting like a floor layer there and have like extra things up there if I want to sell the stuff. But that is for literally the future if I ever want to do something with that. But for now it is just going to be purely, I'm going to sell literally 4 things in the shop, which is going to be a elytra, firework stars and gunpowder as well. Obviously in case we want to make like, let's say TNT, or if you want to make like something else with the gunpowder, whatever it might be for potions. But either way, what I'm going to do now is I am going to do the absolute, like, I'm going to do everything else all off camera now. So I'm going to obviously have the rocket here, I'm going to have the elytra up there, I'm going to have all the outside decoration done, and obviously all the inside decoration done as well. Obviously once I've done that, then I'll probably put the camera back on and show you the entire thing fully finished. So I'm going to go do that now off camera, so I'll catch you in just a second. Right, I have now got the entire shop fully finished and fully done. Before I turn around, no. Obviously, again, this was like a kind of a combination between the ones you guys obviously voted on in the Discord and the one that I quite liked, obviously. So obviously it's a mixture between both designs put together. And this is the final product. There is some things that are still missing, obviously. I'm meant to have the grey glass there going across where that grey concrete is there, but me being Jin again as usual, I forget one thing, and obviously and that's the one thing I forget. So obviously I'm going to have to obviously go and get that off camera and put that in. You might even see that even in the thumbnail. But either way, obviously we've got the rocket there, we've obviously got the elytra up top on top there. On over here, if I can get some scaffolding, I've done some like air vents up top as well. If I quickly just go up here. Here we go. Go a little bit higher so you can actually see it. There you go. As you can see, I've got some like air vents going obviously at the top there. Let's get rid of all you. Let's go to the bottom there, just chop you all down. Cool. Obviously going around the outside, I've had like a whole like path around the outside. Obviously it's all got like these like hanging like banners that are going across. Obviously just to cover like the plants a little bit. And obviously as you walk into the shop, obviously what I'm going to do is off camera is I'm going to dye this leather, like this leather armor. So I'm going to have like a red helmet, a white body, or vice versa, whatever it might be, and the same with the leggings and the shoes as well. Obviously, and what I might do is if I can try and get my head, I might try and, well, you can't obviously put the heads in obviously in the Bedrock edition we've got here. You can't put them on our stand, so I might have to use a person and push your head down to like this little spot here to make it look like me. It's like obviously being a person behind the counter. We've got a season area here, and obviously this is where we are selling everything. This is just a storeroom for now. I'm not really fussed about, obviously this is empty completely now, but I'm not really fussed what this looks like. But out here I'm going to sell Never Stars, or sorry not Never Stars, Firework Stars here. This one I'm going to sell like special fireworks, so like fireworks that you put down that actually makes like a creeper face in the sky, or makes a big star, whatever it might be in that. Obviously elytras are going to go here. I'm going to put an elytra obviously on the stand there. This section here is just going to be gunpowder, and then this big row here is just going to be rockets. So obviously that's the whole purpose of the shop. It's a rocket shop, but obviously I'll be selling like elytras to go around with it. And obviously if you want like TNT, or if you want like potion stuff for gunpowder, there's loads there. Obviously firework stars and just regular rockets there that are also cool rockets there. Obviously that's like that. But anyway, that there is the shop all done and dusted. I think it's, honestly, I think that's between both of them mixed together, that just came out like incredibly well and how I wanted to come out. But either way, what I am going to do is I am going to end the video here, guys. If you guys have enjoyed this, I'm going to see more content on the channel. Make sure you smash that like button down below, and if you hit that subscribe button, because I'm currently to 4K subscribers, so that's going to help massively. But anyway, I will catch you guys in my next video. See ya!